What's going on, Internet? Brandon here, nerdlocker.com. Would have made one of these a lot sooner, but I've been playing Pokemon Yellow. Pokemon just celebrated their 20th anniversary. With that, they released Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow out on the 3DS, like the eShop version or whatever. Like $10 each. I went with Yellow, just because I like that one, because you could pick all the starters and get badass Pikachu, only it wouldn't let you evolve them into Raichu, which always bothered me as a kid. I've been an avid Pokemon player, like, my entire life, like, since it's been around. So this is cool that I get to play those games again, because I remember it was like a couple years ago, I think the cartridges, like, they wouldn't allow to save anymore, so if you wanted to do a new game, you couldn't. But yeah, it's awesome. They also released some details on Sun and Moon, nothing too crazy, but just that they're, making another one. And man, have those games gotten different. You go from playing like, X or Y to that. Like, it's insane how much more detail oriented these things are. It's crazy to me. I love it though. I'm excited to see more. Also, they haven't said anything about it, but I know it's coming out soon. Pokemon Go, like the phone app one, which I'm so incredibly stoked for. Let's see what else we have to talk about this week. I usually do trailer trash talk, where we talk trash about a movie trailer. But I'm actually going to be talking trash about people talking trash about the movie trailers, because I've seen a lot of hate lately. First one up, Civil War. The newest one. We finally get to see Spider-Man. He looks outstanding. They also showed some other stuff in the trailer. We get to see Black Panther just a little bit more in action. But back to Spider-Man. I saw this trailer and I lost my shit. I'm like, oh my god, he looks perfect. And then I see all this hate. Like, costume looks stupid. It looks dumb. It's too flat. Let me stop you right there. I've been reading comics most of my life. And I feel like the people, at least the friends I have that were complaining about the costume, are something I'm going to start referring to as the Coulson generation. And it's people that have only started getting into the movies, never reading the comic books, and acting like they're goddamn experts. That Spider-Man costume is pristine. The eyes move, everything is fucking amazing. It looks outstanding. If you don't like it, I'm gonna totally disagree with you, because it's bullshit. It looks great. It's about time, after all the bullshit Spider-Man we've had to put up with, we get something that looks this fucking perfect. On the nose Marvel. Love it. Can't wait to see more of it. Next one is the new Ghostbusters trailer. I saw it and I cannot wait for this movie. Obviously, I grew up watching both Ghostbusters films. I love both Ghostbusters films. I thought the trailer was great. I have a lot of hope for this movie. But once again, just the haters. All through the comments. All through posts and stuff. This looks boring. This looks dumb. Blah, blah, blah. It's all girls. Shut up. I think it looks outstanding. First of all, Kate McKinnon's in it. I know that's like, people are, why you start with Kate McKinnon? I love Kate McKinnon. I think she is fucking hilarious, and I'm so excited that she's in this. Name a Kristen Wiig movie that she sucks in. She's fucking hilarious. I think this is a perfect take on the Ghostbusters, and I can't wait to see more. I mean, we've been waiting years for another one, They couldn't get their stuff together. No disrespect to anybody from the original films, but they weren't getting it going. So we have this. Let's go with this. It looks fucking hilarious. Chris Hemsworth is in it. He's going to kill it. I think this movie's going to be great. I really can't wait to see it. I hope you're as excited about it as I am, and not one of the haters. Back to what I talked about last time was the DC Rebirth. They still haven't announced too many of the teams or anything like this, but Jim Lee did say he would be doing the art for Suicide Squad, which is kind of a big deal to me, because you usually see Jim Lee on the bigger books. You see him on Justice League, you see him on Batman, and Suicide Squad, up until recently, hasn't really been that big of a deal. I know we have the movie coming out, and they're probably putting a lot more into it, which personally I like. He did say that they're going to be looking on a lot of other villains. It's not just going to be like the main, the thing that I like about this is that being that it's a group of villains, you can have an interchangeable cast. It's not like the Justice League. I mean, the Justice League has a huge roster, but you always have the big three. You always have this. Granted, I'm sure Harley Quinn's going to play a very large part in all of this now that she's gone from, just mentally crazy sidekick to, crazy assassin sidekick or crazy assassin, whatever. But I've learned to love Harley in this new position that she's been put in by DC, and I'm accepting it better than I was initially when she first got added to the Suicide Squad. It just is what it is now. I'm along for the ride, but I just thought that was interesting. Looks like DC's putting a lot behind Suicide Squad. Also, later on this week, we will have Wizard World here in Las Vegas. I will be there. I don't know who else is going to be there, but I will be. So if you see me, come say hi. We're going to be doing coverage. I don't know if we'll just do one big video or try to break it up by days. We'll just see how much time we have. Also, because Daredevil comes out on Netflix that same day. So I don't know how much editing I'm going to be doing, because I'm going to be sidetracked with that. But we'll figure it out. But yeah, Wizard World's coming up. We're trying to do a lot of conventions. We have Amazing Comic-Con again. Amazing Las Vegas Comic-Con later on this year. And, of course, San Diego Comic-Con that we will try to attend to. We keep you guys updated on all of that. One thing I did want to talk about, and this is funny to me, is talking about conventions, is I just happened to be looking in here in Las Vegas a couple weeks ago. There was a pizza convention. So I saw this and I'm thinking like, okay, pizza convention. I'll just apply for it the way I apply for any convention, with the press credentials and do all that kind of stuff. How hard can it be? Turns out it is very hard to get into a pizza convention. I'm like, oh my God, pizza convention. I love fucking pizza. Also, like, for those of you that don't know, I actually was a cook for like 10 years. So I love cooking and food related anything. So I'm like, this should be fun all around. And I'm sure I'll get free pizza. Who doesn't like free pizza? For someone like me to apply, I have to have a link to bylined editorials showing coverage within the pizza industry from the last 3 months. I didn't know there was like coverage on the pizza industry. Apparently there's like a whole subculture I was totally unaware of. Not that it's a bad thing. I want to be a part of this. So Nerd Locker may be changing their whole, thing here to cover pizza. Because I want in. I want to know what's so secretive about a pizza convention. I went off on that earlier on Twitter if you happen to follow me. So I apologize for doing another story. But if you're not following me, you should. It's at Brandon Zitch, and that's for everything. That's Twitter, Facebook. I'm sure if you type my name in, you'll find me. Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all that stuff. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So give me a follow. That's all we have for this week. Like I said, we will be doing Wizard World. So I will see you guys there. You'll see updates. And I'll be back probably in the next week or so with another video. Till then, you guys have a nerdy week.